Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Things are finally getting competitive here at the Blizzard Arena as we're all tied up in the showdown between the Dallas Fuel and the Seoul Dynasty 1-1. I gotta say, I got a little feeling of warmth and some butterflies seeing Jae-Hong back on that Ana Sleep Darton effect. There's just something about it. It just brought me back to the old days. Hopefully we get to see a lot more of that as the match progresses. But speaking of the match, at the end of the match, for all of our all-access viewers at home, I want to give you a friendly reminder that we'll be doing another AMA today. And today, it is with Fleta, the man, the myth, the meta himself. So all you guys who've been wondering what makes Fleta so good, make sure you stick around till after the broadcast to find that out. And guys, it's been an exciting match. We've got a whole another half to go. So let's go ahead and get back into the action with our casters, Uber and Mr. X.
Thank you very much, Malik. And yes, I've been enjoying those all-access AMAs, actually. I guess they're, less like ask me and then I answer, than more like I have a list of questions that I'm going to answer kind of thing, but still worth checking out.
Qualifies as an AMA?
Yeah, exactly. Qualifies an AMA,
Still
I
qualifies?
guess. You can't ask him anything because you can only ask him, he's only answering what's on.
Rascal come in for AKM, as now you confuse everybody with all access. I watched the one with Nomi, thought that was great. I saw the one with Ark as well. Jake 2 has done one. Those are the three that I know of that I've seen. Really enjoyed them. Wakid comes in for Munchkin as well. Genji. But I definitely don't want to miss the Fleta one.
No, that's going to be good. Yeah, so Wakid in, so Genji Junkrat might be a thing. Matt, I mean, I don't know how I overlooked this, to be honest. We were talking previously about, we're talking about all the tanks that Mickey's had to play with, I guess, as Demon. We've got XQC as well, so that's like 5.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 like tanks, or like when he's had to be the main tank and play with another off tank. So yeah, I'm sure I upset a bunch of Felix fans out there. I didn't mean to do that. You know, it's tough to count all the previous tank players with a Fuel on a hand, but hey, this one's looking pretty good so far. I'm digging it. Now Rascal comes in. I like it.
Has to be tough for Mickey. It's like every 2 weeks, like Tasmo's coming in. He's like, hey, we just got this guy. He's a main tank. It's like, oh, Taimu's now the main tank.
It's literally the speed dating, like tanking off pairings. Everyone just sitting at a table and they got a minute each.
All right, this is kind of cool. So Fleta will play
Para. Yep.
And Wakid will play Junkrat. I was really looking at the other side, making sure that's what we were seeing.
This is freaky.
Usually it's going to be Rascal who would play Mei. This time it'll be Effect who plays Mei, Rascal play Junkrat. So this comp is actually pretty decent against what Seoul's running. You'd usually be like, oh, well, there's no hit scan to get rid of Fleta. But this comp for Dallas is so bulky and it forces fights on the point.
And Effect can just block off one of the exits for like a good deal of time, and they only have to deal with one, so it's impossible to flank them, which is so sick.
And just to remind you guys, this is not the Mei that is on live that just got patched yesterday.
No, so she doesn't cleave with her freeze.
Yeah.
That would be...
As,
Jae-Hong gets put on ice. Expect season peak out there.
So we will definitely be seeing that Mei, I think, a little bit more often, as the one on live was pretty sick.
Yeah, we're all Mei mains now, Matt.
I wouldn't go that far.
Get you that sweet, sweet SR, my dude. So, yeah, so obviously Mei Junkrat, very close quarters, right? It's a composition that begs for Seoul to challenge Fleta. It's tough for him because he can't really interact. You see how we found that cheeky little angle between those two buildings? Yeah, so we can actually shoot at the point. It just kind of requires him to be a long way away and do a lot more prediction with his rockets.
And watch to see if he drops down to land a rocket barrage, Effect like put a wall up right in front of him, try and blow him up.
And it'll kill him, yeah.
Yeah, no defense matrix here, just really OG shield, I guess, Mickey's body.
Kind of a riptide here.
Like this.
Oh, okay, or he just goes and gets a kill on Rascal immediately. OGE shield barely managed to withstand that. And honestly, the Blizzard was fine. The placement was good. But 3 players for Dallas Fuel were extinguished in a heartbeat. So they couldn't capitalize on the crowd control that they created.
Yeah, it's tough in that situation. Effect will play McCree, so you're going to have a direct counter this far up in the sky.
Trying to smack Junkrat as well.
It's nice to see Effect play some other heroes. And we see him play Tracer so often, we forget like how good his Widow is, his McCree, 76 as well. He plays so many of those hit scan heroes, such a high level.
Guys, just the name god. The practice he puts in is pretty incredible. So, OGE, couple steps back. Perfect timing with that self-destruct to make sure no one is affected. It's an Earth Shatter. Now, if OGE Earth Shatter's in the woods,